What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Committee Podcast. This is episode 1, part 2. With myself, Days. We got just Annie K, T. Michelle.
Yo.
Make sure that y'all follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at The Committee Podcast. That's DA Committee Podcast. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and subscribe. So, I want to hear y'all take on relationships during COVID. Do y'all feel like it's making relationships, breaking relationships? What y'all thinking?
That's kind of tough. I mean, especially in such a fast world that we live in now, like with social media and all these dating apps. Yo, I know before I got committed to a relationship, I was on Black, I had Tinder, Soul Swipe, okay? I was on the lesbian her, I was on all them shit, okay? So,
Christian Mingle.
Okay.
But I think with COVID now, people who were looking for someone, it's hard to find someone now because you don't know if these motherfuckers got COVID. Like, you do them trying to holler at somebody coughing and shit. Fuck that. But also people who are in committed relationships, I think it's been pretty hard because think about it. Before COVID, everyone's working. Some people work 40 hours weeks, 50-hour weeks, whatever, however. They're never home. Then when we got shut down and you quarantine at home, people hating each other, they fighting. Some people maybe got a chance to reflect and work on their problems in their relationships and make them better.
Actually get to know each other.
Yes, because I think we all can agree after a while. Well, me personally, I feel after a while, being with someone for so long, you start to drift, and that's what breaks people up. You know what I'm saying? Because they drift off and they don't try to connect again. You always got to reconnect. There's always that restart button. People don't forget. They forget that. Mm-hmm. You're not always going to be in love. You know what I'm saying? You're going to wake up some days, you're going to hate this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I think it's ups and downs in our relationships, but for the most part, I think my opinion on how it's been affecting relationships, the long-lasting ones, like you said, I think it's been breaking them. Some people don't even care if it's COVID or we under government shutdown. They'll jump in at the end and get to know you even better because of the quarantine. Say, for example, you can meet someone right before the shutdown, and it actually brought you closer to that person because you could be quarantining with them, or y'all could have more time to get to know a person, or you could just start getting to know a person that you could have been with for 8+ years, and there's a lot of things that you didn't have time to pay attention to.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's a fact.
So I make you admire that person even more, or it could be something that you like, damn, like you always did that? Like,
right.
Yeah. Like, and I stayed with you.
I just bypassed that. So what I used to do, go to the store, and you can't even go to the store now. It's like you just taking walks and you gotta have your mask on or get beat on by the cops. Like,
oh my gosh, it is crazy. I mean, it really is. It's a very difficult time that we're living in with COVID, and it's taking a toll on everybody, but especially relationships. Do you know divorce rates went up?
I heard that.
Yeah. Because they actually getting to know their mate. Before it was like it was all, honeymoonish and having sex every other day or every day when they got home or whatever. Now it's like, what do I know about you?
You know, at work, you wasn't cleaning, you was just laying around all day. Right. So this is what I'm seeing, the real shit going on. You ain't do no cleaning. You ain't cooking. These kids are around here like a goddamn fool. So when I was at work, you wasn't doing nothing. Okay, bitch. I see what's going on.
It's bomb.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, plus I feel like with the whole quarantining and shutting down, it's like you don't really have no space opportunity to miss a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, you just constantly in my face. I'm constantly in your face. It's like, you can't do nothing.
Somebody gotta leave for a couple hours.
Right.
Oh my
But
God.
it's like, where you gonna go?
Yes.
Where you gonna go?
They're gonna leave and come back from COVID.
Like, go to ShopRite and get some food for a couple of hours.
Yo, that's crazy.
And I feel bad for the people. You said give them a chance to miss you. What about the people that's missing them and they still don't get nobody time? Like, you got nothing but time during COVID and you still ain't giving nobody time?
Then that's probably just somebody you shouldn't be with. They don't know how to stay their ass home to actually pay attention to you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
a problem too.
Like, even though a lot of shit is shut down, like the clubs and the bars and stuff like that, like, you still could show a woman or a man how you feel about them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whether
I think it's a shot.
if it's just the
Definitely.
just because, like a flower or something you want to buy for your man just because or whatever would show like, you still in this regardless.
Yes. People forget that. They forget about that. Like the just because flowers or a card. I'm thinking of you. Or like just a man or the woman taking the initiative of doing something to help the spouse or the partner. There's a lot of missing gaps, and I think people forget how to bridge those gaps with one another because you have to put in the work. I think, and men forget that. Like they lose that. Like, oh, you don't take me out anymore. Or we used to text all day long. Now you're not texting me. I text you back. You text me 2 hours later. I think, I got her or I got him. I don't have to put in that work. Yes, you do. Right. Would you like me to stop cooking? Would you like me to stop washing your clothes? Right. Would you like me to stop sleeping with you? Right. Like I did all that to get you. Now that I got you, I ain't got to do none of that shit. It was a catfish, bitch. Like, and I think that's just so messed up. And then our generation is just completely effed up, and the younger generation coming after us is effed up because no one is teaching them that it's okay to buy your woman flowers. It's okay to be in the house with her.
And it's okay to be with just one person.
Yo, okay?
It's okay to be with just
I feel sorry for them cheating ass baby fathers during quarantine, bitch. You mad you in the house with your baby mother. you mad as fuck.
For them savages.
Okay? Yes, okay?
They can't see they do.
Niggas homeless as hell during quarantine.
They can't see they bitch.
Okay?
She would have made.
You see? I'm telling you, that's trifling. They got to do better.
I think another thing that contributes to it is how can I put it? Like what people are going through internally with themselves. Because you got to think there's a lot of people who may want to do those things but can't because they're not working. Can't because they still waiting on unemployment.
Oh my
God. Because they can't find a job. Unemployment ran out and they didn't get renewed. Like it's I don't know, man.
But I also think it don't even have to be like the flowers or the card. You can make me a wonderful dinner, just me and you, with candles lit.
Yeah, but what I've noticed with men though is they pride, and if they feel like they can't provide, or if they feel like they're not pulling their weight, it affects the relationship.
That's
completely.
A fact.
See, and Kate touched on that when she said to buy him flowers. Is it important for women to at least show an appreciation to the man, take them out, buy the flowers, make them feel needed and appreciated? Because I play the role of the male factor in all my relationships, and I think sometimes
they forget you're a woman.
Yes, the femme lose sight in treating me and taking me on dates and making me feel special because it's always me.
I think it's warranted on both sides. Men like to feel appreciated too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like they'll by you thinking about them as getting them probably a pair of Timbs or probably something like that, they'll probably really look at it like it's too expensive.
Don't buy no shoes and don't walk out your life. Okay.
Don't buy no shoes. She said,
I'm just saying as an example. Like, yeah, that is true though. When you buy niggas,
you're real cute.
Yeah.
Now he got somewhere to go. Quarantine. Okay. Where you come with?
He gonna get COVID.
But I just feel like when we buy them stuff too, I feel like they may not show it as much as we do because we get all like giggly. Oh, baby, thank you so much. Oh my God, I can't believe you bought me this. With them, it's like, oh, thank you, babe, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I think at deep inside, though, they're like, damn, she really just said,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah,
can I say to the brothers? I don't care if it's a do-rag and a brush and I got dreads. I'm telling you, it's the thought. And I'm going to tell you right now, babe, that was the sweetest thing. Like, just something as simple as a do-rag and a brush can make me take you to Benihana's.
Oh, simple. She got money. So if you single, holla at just Annie.
I got nieces and nephews, so y'all ain't getting a dime.
No, y'all definitely said some valid, good points. That's a fact because it's all about making one another feel special, and it's sad because that's how people stop loving each other, and
it ends up breaking up.
Yes, because you feel unappreciated. Like it be something so small that the littlest things: do-rag, brush, dinner, a car, even a simple. Yo, have you ever prayed for a nigga?
All the time.
Yo, have you ever looked a man in his eyes or texted him like, babe, I said this prayer for you? That could really touch a man's soul because people out here, you don't know what they're dealing with. You don't know what they're going through emotionally, internally, externally, work, friends, family. A simple prayer. Some women and men don't know how far their reach can go with something so small. Like, if you would do it for yourself, do it for me too. I pray for myself. Why not pray for you? You know what I'm saying? And I just think COVID just has altered some relationships and then just destroyed some at the same time. It's just sad.
I look at all these people. I love to hear when these older relationships that have been married for 50 and 60 years and they still be excited about one another.
Girl!
Like, I love to hear those stories and to hear, like, people are breaking up out of 5-6 years of marriage or whatever. Like, it's sad.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
Sad.
Like, you got, every day, you got to put in work. Just like your job. You're supposed to put in work as far as your relationship. Because if not, y'all gonna be drifting off. You're supposed to be growing together as far as, and growing within yourself. So you know, like, this is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
I think it takes a lot within a person to be in a relationship and also giving yourself to someone else. Like, that's a lot within itself.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kay. Because you're gonna go against yourself with a lot of things in a relationship and a marriage, and you just gotta find that person that's worth putting up with. Like, I wouldn't put up with this with nobody else, but for you, like, you lucky I don't smack the shit out you.
Okay, that's a fact.
Right.
That is.
I'd rather walk away and I'll still be mad eating dinner. We can be mad laying down, but as long as we wake up together, we gonna sleep together, we're doing everything together. I wouldn't have it no other way. The same way yesterday, you probably wanted to smack the shit out of me. And you probably did.
But I still loved you through that.
Right. Like, no, for real. Like, you ever just look at somebody and discuss, and the same person they discuss, you could just look at them in awe, like, oh my God, you're just amazing. And then at the same time, like, why the fuck would you do that?
Yes.
So I think that's a true definition of, like, you know, love and marriage and a relationship is just really taking the time and acceptance of and knowing that it's not always perfect. It's not always smooth. Like, where every good comes a bad, where every bad comes a good. But is that person worth it?
Right. You know, yeah. Don't get it misconstrued, y'all out there. Like, don't get it misunderstood. We're not sitting up here telling y'all to settle for bullshit. But it's things out there. You're not gonna get it all. You have to understand that. And like my sister just said, you have to realize, is this person worth going through this with, holding their hand through their struggle, because we all got struggles. That's everybody fail to realize. We all got struggles, we all got issues, we all got problems that we deal with. And when we in relationships, people be like, oh, they crazy, I can't fool with them, I need somebody that's put together. Nobody's put together. No one comes.
Everyone's still learning. You're still growing each and every day.
That's a fact.
You're still learning yourself. So how can I expect you to accept everything within me, and I don't even know everything within me yet. So let's just journey through this together, baby. Like, and like what T. Michelle said, we're not saying you gotta settle, because don't already be somewhere that you done build so high of yourself and you done took so long to get there, and the next thing you know, you meeting somebody that just did 8+ years in prison, and now you gotta sit there and beneath yourself say, oh, they still, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So you don't have to settle for that.
We don't do bids, motherfucker. We don't do fucking bids. Fuck you, ain't your bids.
We did that as children.
You gotta come out here and ready to go. We're not building no bids.
Okay.
Fuck your bid.
Yes.
Okay. Yo, you guys are great. Thank you for watching the Committee Podcast. This is episode 1, part 2. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Committee Podcast. Like us on Facebook, The Committee Podcast. And follow us on IG, The Committee Podcast. If you have any questions, you want to say something to us, write us at our Gmail, the DA Committee Podcast at gmail.com. Thank you.